increase the intensity, increase the complexity, or increase your mental focus. That means pay attention to what you're doing. Pop the earbuds out, get present in the moment, and embrace the discomfort. You're only gonna grow outside of your comfort zone. We're gonna start this workout with a martial arts warm-up. That's gonna be 2 punches and a kick. This is designed to stretch your body out while you're slowly getting warmed up. Follow me. Put one foot in front of the other, hands up, punch, punch, kick, switch your feet. Slow and easy. Aim the knee where you want the foot to go, and then slowly start to extend more as your body warms up. That extension is gonna stretch your legs out, and then twist more. Turn this fist over, start to stretch all of this out. Now you're stretching the upper body and the lower body. This warm-up lasts 2 minutes. Start with your feet turned out in kind of a sumo stance. You're gonna bring your hands forward to the front, pushing your hips back behind your knees. You're going very low. And then when you come up, push up hard and start to build power in the legs for that knockout punch, power for the knockout kick. Your goal is to do sets of 25 in no less than 4 sets on your first workout. And then later start to add a set. Don't rest any longer than 30 seconds between sets. Now you're gonna do some push-ups for your strength. Strengthen your upper body, strengthen your arms especially, but also strengthen your core. You're gonna have to keep everything straight. Now, one word before we start. If you sag, that means your body is down like this, or your hips are up in the air, then don't do more than 5 at a time. Get your body really tight. Get straight. Sets of 5 until you can do sets of 10. Let me show you what a push-up should look like. You want your arms under your shoulders. That means not too far up, not too far back. These are variations, and you can do these once you get really strong. But start here. Your elbows are gonna be out just a tiny bit. This is way too much. It puts a lot of pressure up here on the top. This is in too far if you're not experienced. Again, these are versions, but you're not starting here. You're here and you're out just a little bit. Think about pulling your belly button up to your spine. Breathe, go all the way down, and then push all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. 3, 4, 5. Now, did you notice my speed? I wasn't doing this. You can get a lot done that way, but none of them are any good, and none of them are gonna make you stronger. You're gonna have to feel this push-up working outside of your comfort zone. At least 3 sets of 5. After that, add another set, and then add another set. When you start to get to the point where you can't even do one really well, that's pretty much when you're done. But remember, all of your growth is gonna come outside of your comfort zone. We're still strengthening the body. We're working on strength for martial arts. Now you're going to do what's called a bridge. You're gonna do a bridge, and then you're gonna follow it with flutter kicks. Watch how I do these first. You're gonna sit so that your heels are touching the floor, your knees are bending. You're gonna roll back here so your shoulders are down, put your head down, your hands out to the side, and then push your hips all the way up. Hold that for no less than 30 seconds. Try to go longer than 30 seconds. All your growth is outside of your comfort zone. That's gonna engage your glute muscles, your bum muscles, and it's gonna start to wake up your core. You need a very strong core to be good at martial arts. The core, these middle muscles, unleash your power because they lock the upper body and the lower body in together, so they're moving all as one piece and not independently. A weak core, you can't do much of anything. You want a very strong core for martial arts. The second exercise on the ground here are those flutter kicks. Same starting position, don't worry about your feet. Your hands are here, your head's gonna be down, and then you're gonna extend your legs, point your toes, and they come up and down. Your head goes down so you don't strain your neck. A lot of time you're doing a lot of sit-ups or crunches. That's just making you stronger up here in the top of your abdominal muscles. You need to get the lower abdominals strong. That's why you do the flutter kicks. That's gonna lead you into a plank later. We're not doing the plank in this workout, but the plank is another great way to build that core strength. You want a better plank, you wanna hold it for 3, 4, 5 minutes, do a lot of flutter kicks. Next 2 exercises you'll do with a kettlebell if you have it. This is still for strength in the body for martial arts training. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can also do this with a dumbbell or with a rock or just about anything else that you can get a good grip on. Just go slow and get a feel for it first. This kettlebell, I'm just gonna bend down and I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna go down and up. That's all I'm doing first. Notice that my feet are turned out. I'm building power in the legs. I'm gonna do 25 of these. And now at first it's gonna feel kind of easy. This is a 60-pound kettlebell, but it's gonna feel pretty easy. But by the time you get to your third set, you're gonna be burning all those muscles out. You're gonna start to build power in the legs for that knockout punch. Now the second exercise, I'm gonna give you two choices. One is a kettlebell swing, if you feel like you're ready for it. The second is just pick it up and walk forward with it, put it down, turn around and walk back. Let me show the swing first. I bend down and my whole upper body kind of goes over and I'm pushing my hips back. Now my arms aren't lifting this kettlebell. My hips are thrusting. It's gonna build a lot of power in your hips, in your core, for that knockout punch. You're gonna have to do 25 of these, and I want you to do 2 sets, and I want you to move kind of fast, but you gotta have really good form. Both hands, you're just gonna walk. You're gonna walk as far as you can. If you have a lot of distance to walk, walk that big, long distance. If you only have a little bit of room, walk a little room, put it down, turn around, lift with your legs. Picking it up, putting it down, walking over and over again until everything's burning. It's a good finisher for building strength. Now, the next category of exercises you need to do for martial arts is speed. And the first one is gonna be super simple. You're gonna jog a distance and then you're gonna sprint back. Jog a distance and sprint back. I only have a little room here. You know what that means. I'm just gonna jog and I'm gonna run as fast as I can back. Sprint as hard as you possibly can until you feel like you might fall over or puke. That means get outside your comfort zone. Super simple. Jog a distance. When you get there, turn around, sprint. Ideally, you'll have a lot longer than I have. Do this outside when you can. I've got other stuff going on here today, so I can't get outside and show you, but you get the basic idea. That's your first speed exercise. Now, the second speed exercise uses this exercise band. This is just a simple band. It cost me like 12 bucks on Amazon with free shipping. You can get these in a lot of different places. Can't find one if they don't have one near you. An old bicycle inner tube works great. Improvise, figure something out. But you're gonna wrap it first in your hand, slowly punch and bring it back. Notice that when I punch, I'm in a good fighting stance, one foot in front of the other. My hands are up, my knees are slightly bent, and I'm turning through my hips and my shoulders. Don't just punch with the arm. Turn all the way through, pull it back, all the way through, pull it back, all the way through. I'm gonna do that 3 to 5 times just to get a feel for it, feel that resistance. Make sure that I'm turning my hips and my shoulders, and then explode as fast as you can. If you need more resistance, lean forward a little bit and push. You're gonna find that almost every exercise in this workout is gonna cross categories. Don't be worried about that. Right now, I want you to think about speed as you punch. Do 10 on one side and then switch. 5, slow. And then once you get that feel for it, make sure you're turning everything. Bam, 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 as fast as you can, but as fast as you can along that whole chain, the whole body. From the bottom of the foot all the way through that punch. The second one is for your kick. Nice and secure around the top of your knee, maybe 1.5 inches from that kneecap. Get in that good fighting stance. Push with the hip first. Again, you wanna go through that full chain and pull and back, pull. Don't throw the kick, you don't need to. You need that explosive quickness, speed to come from lifting that leg, lifting the leg. This last speed exercise goes back to where we started with those sumo squats. But let me show you what I want you to do. You're gonna go down and up as a warm up, 5 of these. On the 5th one, stay down and pulse, activate those quick twitch muscle fibers. And then after 5 of those, explode with a jump. Bring your feet off the ground 5 times. That's gonna get your heart rate up. This is great for conditioning, which comes later with This is all about speed. See, with that quickness, explosiveness, lots and lots of jumping, especially sumo squat jumps and the pulses in the middle. You're gonna do sets of 15. 5 regular, 5 pulse, 5 jumps, and then breathe. Slow it down. And then go back and do another set and another set and another set. When you're working speed, it's okay to really go past your comfort zone. All growth comes outside of the comfort zone. All right, I almost forgot. And this speed drill is extremely important for martial arts. It doesn't matter what your style is, whether it's striking, kicking, grappling on the ground, or both. You want to do the basic moves, basic techniques of your style as fast as you can. Start out nice and easy, throwing kind of quickly, make sure you have good technique, and then start to speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Same thing with kicks. Start nice and easy, basic kicks, and then faster and faster and faster. And if you do jiu-jitsu on the ground, lots of different things you can do. Let me show you one of my favorites. You lock your foot, you trap them, you lift, you roll, put your hand down, push up and throw your punches, and then you gotta do that faster. Same thing, lock, pop, turn, bam. That's not my fastest move, but I'm working on it. Fourth set of exercises for martial arts training is building power in your body. Think of power as explosive strength. It's good to be strong. This is a heavy bag. I pick it up, I'm strong. But when I pick it up and I throw it, which is what you're gonna do, pick it up, throw it, run after it, pick it up, throw it back. That's what starts to build that explosiveness, that power. It's heavy, and you're also moving it. You're gonna throw it 2 ways. One is that first way that you saw, let me show you again. Pick it up wherever you can. Now the second way I want you to throw it is up and over your shoulder. Take your time, make sure you have the right weight first. If this is harder for you, take some of the stuff out of it, go a little bit lighter. Most people are pretty strong throwing it this way. It might not be as strong this way, but you're gonna bend your knees, pick it up, toss it over your right shoulder, turn around. Toss it over your left shoulder, over and over again. 5 to the right, 5 to the left. Get out of your comfort zone. That's the only place you're gonna grow. Set of exercises, and there are many more after this. You've got accuracy, balance, coordination, all kinds of things, all kinds of ways you can exercise your body for martial arts training. But this last one we're doing today, number 5, is all about conditioning the body. You need to be fresh when the other guy's gassed or the other girl's gassed. That means you have to put stress on your heart and lungs, not in a bad way. Exercise your body in a way that you can increase your ability to calm down and not slow down. The only way you're gonna do that is increase your breathing capacity and condition the muscles, the bones, the tendons for that constant impact. You get that in a lot of the drills. Like I said before, a lot of those exercises cross categories. This does the same thing. This is gonna help with your speed. It's also gonna help with your strength. It's gonna help with your explosiveness. You're gonna use a jump rope to start. Now, if you don't have a jump rope, pretend you have a jump rope in your hand. That's the easiest thing to do. It's not as authentic, but who cares? It's all about putting stress, strain on your body to condition it. The bouncing and then the constant exercise is what you need. You're gonna do sets of 30 seconds. Unless you're a good jump roper, then do sets of 2 minutes. And then push yourself and go farther, faster. Anytime you need more of a workout, increase the intensity, increase the complexity, or increase your mental focus. That means pay attention to what you're doing. Pop the earbuds out, get present in the moment, and embrace the discomfort. You're only gonna grow outside of your comfort zone. Doesn't matter how you jump the rope, just jump it. Sets of 30 seconds or sets of 2 minutes, no less than 10 minutes. So this is an airdyne bike. That means the harder you go, the more resistance you get. Use this kind of bike or any bike, really, doesn't matter. But your goal is to do high intensity interval training. High intensity, hard as you can, intervals. So you're gonna go as hard as you can, and then you're gonna do what's called active rest. Nice and easy. And then timer goes off, hard as you can. This is to condition the body so you have endurance for the fight. Fast, slow also is gonna help you with your breathing, your heart and your lungs. You start to slow down the breathing the more you go. Now you're fresh while your opponent is getting gassed or they're too tired to keep going. Throw this in your training if you have this available. I wanted to show you this real quick. This is a heart rate monitor that I wear on my forearm. I used to wear them on my chest, and I did all these big push-up fundraisers, and after thousands, tens of thousands of push-ups, I popped the strap. This is a Suunto watch, and it measures whether or not I truly get out of my comfort zone. Sometimes you can trick yourself and you think you're getting out of your comfort zone, but you're not. Using a heart rate monitor can force you to take a look and see if you're making any progress or not. You don't have to, but it's a nice tool to have if it's available to you. That's just a tiny little sample of the exercises you can do for martial arts training. Put in the comment section below what your favorite exercises are. There are a bunch I didn't even get close to covering. Let's share as a community what you get the most value and benefit out of. Or what of the exercises I did in this video are you going to try first? Watch these other videos for a different kind of workout.